It might be 80 degrees outside right now, but we are rocking the sweatshirt. We are feeling it. We are ready for Christmas. It's 2020 and we just do what we want these days. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hello, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Taylor and I am very excited about today's video. So we just got back from our trip to the mountains and we got to see all the beautiful fall leaves, but now that we're back, that means that it is officially Christmas season. So I am super excited. I have a couple of Christmas videos planned for my channel, so I hope that you will subscribe if you aren't already so that you can stick around for more of my upcoming videos. But in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some ways that you can avoid overspending this Christmas and holiday season. So it is no surprise that this time of year is typically the most expensive for the majority of us, just because we are buying gifts for people and there's typically a lot of parties, although I don't know about this year, but it's just a more expensive time of year. And so these are some ways that you can avoid overspending and completely blowing your budget during this Christmas and holiday season. All right, so my first and really my most important tip to avoid overspending this time of year is to have a budget, have a plan for your money during this time. So make sure that you have a budget in mind for how much you're planning to spend for gifts, how much you're planning to spend for baking and food stuff, how much you're planning to spend on wrapping supplies, how much you're planning to spend on like white elephant gag type gifts. Make sure that you don't forget anybody on your list. Have a plan, write it all out. And ideally you would be saving up for this amount all year round, because Christmas and this holiday season happens at the same time every year. And so if you have a plan in mind for the full year, then ideally you could save up a little bit each month so that by the time Christmas rolls around, you have everything saved up for your budget and your plan. I actually have a Christmas budget spreadsheet template that I have for sale on my Etsy shop. I'll have that linked below just in case you're interested. It's only a couple dollars and it'll give you a place to organize who you're buying for, how much you're budgeting for them, what you plan to get them in terms of gifts, and what you've already purchased for them, so you can kind of stay organized a little bit. Even if you're starting now in November, it's not too late to have a plan and have a budget in place so that you don't completely blow your spending and go into debt this time of year, because it is not what the season is about. The season is not about spending tons of money and going into debt for other people. It's about experiencing the joy of the season. And so having a plan and having a budget for your spending will definitely help you to do that. Yes, I am drinking iced coffee out of a Halloween cup while wearing a Christmas sweatshirt, because it's 2020 and we just do what we want these days. All right, my second tip for avoiding overspending this holiday season is to shop smart. So most of us are going to be doing, more shopping than we do throughout the rest of the year. And since we are going to be shopping, just do it in a smart way. So if you're going to be doing online shopping, one thing that I really recommend is using Rakuten. And that is a website that I have used for years and years. And basically it's just a cashback website. And so you start your shopping trip on Rakuten and then you type in whatever store it is that you're planning to purchase something from. Like say you're going to get something from Target, you would type in Target, and then you start your shopping trip from Rakuten, but then it takes you to the Target website. And so basically you get a certain percentage of cash back for your shopping trip, and it's really great and it adds up actually pretty quickly. I've made probably close to like $200 now since I've been using it for a couple years. And if you're already going to be making those purchases online, you might as well just get a little bit of extra cash back for what you're already going to be buying. And then for Rakuten, they send you a cashback check, or I get mine through PayPal. I think it's like every quarter. And so then you get that sent right to either your mail or PayPal, and that's how you get your cash back. It's totally legit. I'll have it linked below if you are interested in signing up if you don't already have an account. But again, it's a smart thing to do if you're already going to be making those purchases online. Don't buy something just because you can get cash back, because then you're spending more than you would have anyways. Also, shop sales. And I know this might be kind of controversial, but I am a full like Black Friday believer. Like, I am the one that combs through the ads, and I'm looking for specific items to get people. But again, these are things that I already like had in mind for somebody for a Christmas gift, or things that like I knew that we desperately needed. I don't go out and buy things that are on sale just because they're on sale. So if that's you, maybe avoid Black Friday. But again, going back to having a plan, if you have a plan in place of, how much you've saved up for somebody and certain gift ideas for them, look through the Black Friday ads, look through different stores' sales, and see if you can get any of those items at a really discounted price. And the best thing is that a lot of stores are doing their stuff mostly online this year, which is awesome. So then you can do it at home. You can watch Christmas movies and really get into the Christmas spirit while you're doing Christmas shopping. It's great. But all that to say, just shop sales. Those are a great way to get some items for cheaper, and I love them. If they're tempting, stay away, but if you can control yourself, it's a great way to get items at a really good price. Also, for shopping smart, don't forget about the dollar store or like Dollar Tree for certain items like gift wrap, even like little pieces of decor, or even just like novelty items like little pencils or those kind of things that might excite your kids, or even like good stocking stuffers. Again, if you're looking for the most quality items, probably not going to be at the dollar store. However, it is a really good place to get those certain types of things like gift wrap, things that are going to get thrown away pretty quickly. Why spend a ton of money on that kind of stuff when honestly the dollar store has so many cute options as well, and at Dollar Tree especially, it's only $1. So. All right, my next tip is to consider splitting the cost of larger purchases with somebody else. So maybe that is the cost of food. Instead of you buying the entire Christmas dinner for your entire family, maybe splitting that up where every family that is attending brings a certain dish, or maybe you have like a larger gift idea for somebody in your family, like maybe your mom. Maybe you could consider splitting the cost of that purchase with a sibling or your dad, just to help lower the burden and make it more realistic for your budget. Again, the season is not about how expensive your gifts can be or how many gifts you get, or even it's not about having the most elaborate spread of food. It's about enjoying time with family. It's not a time to go in debt. And so if you're realistic with your budget and you just have to split the cost with somebody else, consider that as an option. All right, my fourth tip on how to avoid overspending this Christmas and holiday season is to reuse your Christmas decor. I honestly did not realize that people actually went and bought all new decor each year until recently. I don't know if that's a recent thing that people have started doing or if that's always happened, but in my household growing up, we always used the same decor every year, and that's what we do now in our household. And I actually like it because it's pretty nostalgic. Like, you have those pieces that you've had for years and years and years, and you get excited to bring them out every year. But that also helps you to save money and be frugal, because decor is expensive, even on sale. So my tip is just reuse what you have, and then you know it fits your space. There's so many pros to that. And I also will add, we do buy Christmas decor. Like, we're not like done buying stuff forever and ever, never gonna buy anything else. But one tip that we just personally use in our household is, you know, we really only pick out very special pieces. So we actually did just buy a really cute like snow globe sort of thing from a Christmas store just on our trip that we just took to the mountains. And that's a piece that we both fell in love with, and we knew that it would be a special staple for our Christmas decor. So that's probably the only thing that we're gonna buy this year. So I guess my other little mini tip in there is, if you're gonna buy something, make sure that you pick out something that's very special, and don't just walk into Hobby Lobby and just buy like a whole aisle, if that makes sense, because that can get expensive. But if you're just picking out one really good special piece that you know you'll be excited about year after year, then that's okay. Just again, put it in your budget, have a plan for that in your overall Christmas spending. And my final tip for avoiding overspending this holiday and Christmas season is to remember quality over quantity. And what I mean by that is, it's not necessary to buy your kids 20 toys for Christmas, even if your neighbor or your best friend is. It's not necessary to spend $400 on Christmas gifts for your spouse. Those things can really wreck your budget, and if that's not in your budget, then it's just not necessary. Honestly, it's so much better for you to get your kid, you know, 2 toys that you know that they'll really enjoy and they'll really cherish, and also fits within your budget too, than for you to go out and buy them a ton of different toys. Same thing goes again, like for spending money on a certain person. You know, it's much better for you to spend something that's within your budget and you're gonna feel comfortable and stress-free about, and something that you know they'll really enjoy, versus just overloading them with lots of expensive stuff. It's just not necessary, and I think that you can enjoy the season just as much by just focusing on a few really good quality gifts and items for people, rather than feeling like you have to just go overboard. I think this kind of applies to time too. Not necessarily the quality over quantity part, but just kind of realizing that quality time can also go a long way during this season as well. Again, you could go out and do tons of expensive Christmas activities, but there's so many frugal things that you can do at home as well. And so just remembering that, again, it's about the quality of whatever it is that you're doing or giving. I actually have a video coming up where I'm going to be talking about some frugal Christmas activities to do. So if that sounds interesting to you, then make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for that video, because it should be coming up here pretty shortly. I must show you guys my sweatshirt. It might be 80 degrees outside right now, but we are rocking the sweatshirt. We are feeling it. We are ready for Christmas. So I got this sweatshirt last year after Christmas at Walmart for like $3 on clearance. And it's so cute. Look at this. Also, yes, it is lighting up. How exciting. It looks kind of weird right there on my chin, but I just had to show you guys that. That's like a bonus tip. That is the tip that you get for staying this long in the video, is to shop after the holiday and get ready for the next year. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Like I mentioned, I will have Rakuten and my Etsy shop linked below. So if you're interested in my Christmas budget spreadsheet template, whoo, what a mouthful. I'll have those linked below. So if you're interested, you can check those out. Also, like I mentioned, I do have a couple of other Christmas themed videos coming up here within the next few weeks. So if that sounds interesting to you, then I hope that you will subscribe and stick around for my upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.